I'm actually refilming this intro because I originally did it. I still had a full head of blonde hair, and that was just too much of a jump scare. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Mac Makes Stuff. I'm Mac, and this is where I like to make stuff. It's really good to be sitting down with you guys again. And today we're going to do a little bit of a sew along with me, I guess. So I've kind of reached that point of fabric hoarding where I'm looking at my stash kind of like, oh, how am I going to get through all of this? So the panic hasn't set in yet. I'm very much still vaguely overconfident that I can get through it all, but I'm definitely holding back on buying anything new for now. My main goal kind of for the next little while has been to try and choose projects from my stash. So I believe in my thrift haul video I mentioned how much I have a love for gingham fabric. So we have two looks today based on some gingham fabrics from my stash. We have a red kind of picnic gingham that I picked up from the op shop, and we also have a like buttery lemon yellow linen gingham that my grandmother went with me to buy for my birthday. The two patterns that I'm using today are the Tudor blouse by Stitch Witch Patterns, as well as the dream frock from Lydia Naomi, and I intend to use that one for the yellow, but I'm doing the shirt version. Started with the Stitch Witch pattern. Now, I've made both of these patterns before and I have absolutely loved them. The Stitch Witch pattern, I really like the sleeves of this pattern. I use them all the time. So yeah, I've made it in the regular blouse, but I'm doing the tie hack for this one because I've really been wanting to try it. And I thought it turned out really well. So I started again. What I like to do is always add shirring in the back. I just find it's always more comfortable to have just a little bit of elasticity at the back. So I did that with doing the elastic casings. So there was something on my iron when I was ironing this and it got on. Oh well, it's under the armpit, so hopefully it will be okay. Yeah, so this came together really quickly actually. Like I said, I made this pattern before, which is the regular front, and so this is with the big ties. Yeah, and I really like this pattern. It's really easy. The main thing I changed was just having shirring at the back. Highly recommend this pattern. Yeah, because it's just really fast and easy to put together. So yeah, this part is done. Finished the shirt, but I have about this much fabric left, and so I want to try and make a bottom to go with it as much as I can. So I originally had tried this pattern to make these kind of gathered shorts. Unfortunately, because this is kind of, they're squares, we want to try and make them go in the right direction. Didn't quite have enough to fiddle around with placing it that I could fit. So my next plan is to take this Skort pattern and try to make a pair of Skorts, and I can use that blue lining for the shorts, and then hopefully I'll have enough to do one of these views. I'm thinking maybe C or B or C. I decided on doing a view of the Skorts, and I started off with doing the darts. Now, I don't know if this is just me, but I find that darts are like my least favorite part of sewing. I understand how important they are, and obviously like they do shaping and all of these amazing things to our clothes, and we love them for that. However, for this pattern, because I was also lining them and there was like a front and a back, there were like 12 to 16 little darts that I had to do, and I just feel like it's such a nothing step. Like, I spent so much time, you know, like very carefully transferring the markings and then doing my little sewing and then doing the little ties at the bottom and like ironing, and I spent all of that time doing this, and then it almost looks like I didn't do anything. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, it's just such a step that I know is necessary, but I wish could just be done so much faster. But it is what it is. Yeah, and then I made that cute little animation, and JK, I hated those buttons when I sewed them on, so I just picked some other ones. Sorry. Just a reminder that you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. They are also Mac Make Stuff. I do a couple more like behind the scenes of projects and also events that I go to. I've recently just come back from a costume ball. There will be a video, maybe a 2-part video, on that. And some of the looks that I made for that. So you can go over there and see some of the fun that I had. This is the Lydia Naomi pattern. I've made this before. She has some amazing tutorials for this on YouTube, so I suggest go and look at those because they're great. She has lovely resources, and I really do enjoy her patterns. I have a couple other ones that I really want to do, like the lark frock. That one looks so cute. I can't wait to do it. Anyways, Okay, so this is where we are currently. I followed the instructions. I've added the bust cups in and I've added the side panels, and this is where we're going to deviate. So I'm going to create another shirring panel at the back. Got my elastic here, and I'm going to attach that and finish this edge. And then from there, because usually the shoulder goes in here, I wanted to add a shoulder strap just because I kind of prefer that because it covers like my bra straps and everything. So that's where I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to attach a sleeve into that instead of just having them go from underneath. Okay, so I'll do that and I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, so here I am with an update. This is where we are in my adorable Gingham skirt shirt. I have added some straps and the sleeves on with the elastic. I've tried it on. It looks pretty good. There might just be like little adjustments that I might add. So what I'm probably going to do is, number one, add a zipper in the back. I just find like that's easier sometimes to do shirring and a zipper. And then for the bottom, I have some extra fabric and I'm probably going to do like a little ruffle. Yeah, so those are kind of the last little bits to do, and then yeah, just cleaning up it around the edges and hopefully we'll be done. This project has definitely taken a lot longer with like starts and stops and like having other events that I've had to like put this on hold for. So I'm excited to get this finished finally. And I actually have this gathering foot that I've only used once or twice before, and I really do want to get more practice with it because, you know, I love floof and frills and everything like that. So I had the stitch length to the longest stitch length, but also the tension to the tightest. Yeah, and it worked pretty well. I still need more practice because I did have to like go back over some areas that like didn't gather for whatever reason. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it and I probably most definitely will be using it for more projects. Yeah, this was just a little bit of like regular everyday clothes. There are some, again, more fantasy costuming clothes coming up. Don't worry. Let me know what you want to see down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I love how poofy they are. Love a poofy sleeve here.